Okay, I'm Councillor Martin Mullaney. I'm here with Keith Marston from Epic Skateboard Park. We're going to talk about this forthcoming weekend's Beer Festival, which Keith is holding here in Epic Skateboard Park. First of all, where is Epic Skateboard Park? For people who live in Birmingham,
okay.
Where is it?
It's very easy to find. It's on the main Moseley Road, just as you go out of Balsall Heath into Moseley. The 50 bus stops in the front door, so it's very, very easy to find.
By Trafalgar
junction of Moseley Road and Trafalgar Road.
Okay, and when does the Beer Festival start?
The Beer Festival starts at 12 noon Thursday.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, and it runs every day from 12 noon till midnight.
Okay, well, shall we have a look at the beers? And as we're walking along, come this way, Keith. Now, how many beers have you got on this weekend?
Well, what we've got now is we've got 40 cask ales. We've got 40 cask ales and a selection of ciders and perries, right?
Yeah.
So as you walk down the line, perhaps you can get a shot of the line of cask as we walk down. You'll see some things that are quite well known, like Adnams, Green King IPA, Abbott Ale. But then some things that are not so well known, like Hampshire Hare, Froth and Nonsense. We've got beers from all over the country. This one here is a local one from the Black Country. It's called.
And we're going to have a bit of a taste of it.
Yeah, that's called Mardy Maud. Some of the beers have got interesting names. Yeah. So that's Mardy Maud. That's Froth and Nonsense.
Yeah, you want to pour one out?
Yeah. I'll start with a very traditional beer that some of you might know, which is brewed in Oxfordshire. It's brewed by Hook Norton. It's called Old Hooky. So some of you will know this.
I'll just explain to people who don't know what this is all real ale, and what the difference between real ale and keg. Real ale is the way beer has been brewed for centuries. It's the traditional way. Keg, which you'll probably hear, and you'll see in pubs, is the modern, invented in the 1960s, where it's pasteurised beer. And in pubs, this is a beer where you have the hand pump, whereas your keg is just the electric presses a button. You normally get in nightclubs. The difference is, with real ale, is that at the bottom of this barrel is some yeast, which means that you get a secondary fermentation in here, and you get extra flavour bubbling through. With keg, all that yeast is removed, it's sterilised, and you have to use gas to pump it out.
This is a natural product. Yeah. It's got no chemicals in it. It's got no additives in it. Yeah. It's live. You know, it's a living thing. It's here now, fermenting in this cask.
Yeah.
Keg beer, pasteurised, dead when it's arrived.
And it doesn't have the same flavour, and it makes it belch as well, I find. But this is the old-fashioned traditional beer, and this is from Oxfordshire.
Yeah, any life that's in this is through the fermentation of the product. So if you look at that one, I'll pour a bit more, then you can get an idea of colour. You can see that's a very nice sort of tawny type colour. Well, that's the Old Hooky, which tastes really good. It's quite a strong taste.
It says here, it's the hoppy character gives way to a sweet and fruity finish. I mean, when we say hoppy, if you ever sort of taste a bit of privet hedge leaf, you get that bitterness.
Yeah, it's got an astringency.
That's that hoppiness. So this is so I've quick taste myself. Yeah. So just nice.
Nice, lovely, isn't it?
Nice. That's a nice malty. I mean, when I say malty, it's a slightly sweet flavour. In beer, you got a balance between hoppiness and maltiness. That's very nice. This is a classic beer.
Now, if Martin keeps hold of that one, and I pour a bit of this one here.
Now, this is Spring Zing. Do people have to pay to get in tomorrow?
No, it's free to come in.
Yeah.
You just have to pay a £2 deposit for your glass.
Oh, and your glass will have the Epic.
Yeah, there's very nice glasses, especially made for us. I'll show it off.
It says on there, Moseley Beer Festival.
That's right. That's the glass.
That's a lot lighter, isn't it?
Yeah. So you pay your £2, you get your glass, you keep your glass all day. If you don't want to keep the glass, you hand it back in at the end and you get your £2
And the beer is about, what, £2?
The beer is £2.50 a pint, £1.30 a half.
That's very reasonable.
It's a reasonable price.
Now, that's described as a very hoppy beer.
If you put the contrast of two and you see the difference. This is the new style of beer, if you like, that's emerged over the last few years. It's a lighter colour, a lighter flavour, nice, easy summer drinking. This one's quite a low percent. I think, what is it, Martin? 4 or something like
It's
that?
about 4.2. That's 4.2. It's still quite strong. Yeah, nice.
It's quite floral.
Very crisp. Actually, it is very nice.
It's very nice.
I like that, yeah.
Good quaffing beer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like your hot summer afternoon in the beer garden type.
I mean, that is delicious. If you just...
Actually, it is nice. It's that Springsing Hotback Brewery.
Hotback is a brewery that has emerged over the last couple of decades. It's like one of the leading... one of the leading sort of... there's a generation of microbreweries that have emerged over the last couple of decades.
Microbreweries are
small craft brewers, and these are one of the top guys in the industry. They're absolutely great.
So look at one more, and then sort of round you up. Oh, by the way, I know some people will be asking, graffiti art studio. I mean, what's the latest with that, Creef?
Well, we're going to be starting. Well, we've been a bit busy over the last couple of weeks getting ready for Easter.
So you're managing the Prince of Wales pub in Moseley now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a busy lad at the moment.
Yeah.
So we will be starting it immediately after Easter, and should only take us a couple of weeks.
Yeah, brilliant. That's great. I know the guys, they're desperate to get down.
Keen. The young guys are keen. Right, so let's have a go at Life of Riley.
What's the
Right.
of Riley? I'm trying to look on here.
Again, a relatively new beer.
And anyone who comes tomorrow, there's a list of all the beers giving descriptions of the flavours. I can't find it. Oh, here we are. Life of Riley. Ludden Brewery. A deep copper-coloured ale with a smack of refreshing hops.
All the way from Berkshire.
An Irish thoroughbred, all the way from Berkshire.
Well, the brewery's in Berkshire, but they called the beer Life of Riley. I think it's because we're the brewery is a big racing territory.
Well, let's get
up
some
on the downs, so...
That's a lot darker.
Get a bit of air into it. Settling nicely. It's got a very different aroma. If you smell that,
It's very sweet. It's very
smell that in contrast with that.
very malt. It's a very
That's all the astringency of the hops in there.
yeah. I mean, it's a lot more crisper. This one is a bit. Yeah. It's got a bit of body to that.
Yeah, it's very. You've got a load of body. Nice mouthfeel. Very good.
Yeah.
Great. The beer's in great condition, by the way. If you look at the head we're getting on it already, it's got nice life in it.
Okay.
Lovely taste.
I think we're going to have to wind up at this point, Keith. So,
Cheers.
No, it's on tomorrow. Remind everyone, on tomorrow, Epic Skateboard Park, on the Moseley Road, South Birmingham, just on the border of Balsall Heath and Moseley.
12 noon till 12 o'clock.
Thursday,
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
So all weekend.
And it's free to get in. Come on down, support these old traditional breweries and real ale. Cheers.
Cheers.